Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a video for you comparing these two natural deodorants. In my last video I compared Native and Lume, so now I'm going to be comparing Curie, if that's how you say it, and Lume. As you guys can see, so this is the Curie and the coconut nectar. This is the Lume and peony rose. So we're gonna get into the comparisons, which one I like better, which one would I recommend, because this Curie is pretty much kind of in a new zone, I would say, spectrum of the natural deodorant. So yeah, let's get straight to the video. If you guys want to know more about both of these, stay tuned. So if you guys want to know if I actually use these deodorants, yes I did. It's pretty much nothing left. I can barely get the Lume cap open, but this is what's left. Pretty much nothing of the Lume. And then you come on to the Curie, if that's how it's said. Pretty much nothing. Like, you can't really scrape this part up. Like, once you try to put this on your underarms, it kind of like just scrapes it and stuff, so you really can't get the last remnants out of there. So we're gonna go step by step of everything. So, the Lume, both of these are available in Walmart. So remember that you can get this one in Walmart and this one in Walmart. You can get all the scents of this one in Walmart, every single last one that she has. But this Lume, you cannot get every single scent that they have. If you want certain scents, like I think it's cucumber mint, you have to order online. They have like fresh alpine, you have to order online. So that's the first con of this. All the scents are not available. The thing is the price. So this one is $14.97 and this one is $12.97. So Curie is a bit cheaper. They are both, let's see, actually this one is smaller. So this one is a 2-ounce deodorant, as you guys can see right here, 2 ounces. I thought it was smaller. I was looking at it like, And this one is a 2.6 ounce. So let me know if the price difference justifies the size for you guys. And then I would say, so for the scents, she has 3 scents that I've seen in the store. I know there's warm vanilla, there's this one, and there's a white tea. I don't know if there's other ones. I think there's also an orange one too, like neroli or something like that. I'm not sure. You guys can look it up online. And then this one has an abundant amount of scents, but like I said, you can only get certain scents in Walmart or Target or wherever it's sold. So yeah, so as for the smell, this one gets like a 10 out of 10 for the smell. I absolutely love this smell. Coconut nectar. I smelled the other ones in the store, but this one is my absolute top favorite. It's very strong. You can definitely smell it, but it's a really good smell. As for the Lume, I had the baby powder one in this and I had to return it because I was embarrassed to smell like that. The smell was so horrible. I don't even know what to say. People say a lot about Lume, that Lume has like a undertone of like a spit type of smell. It's a weird smell. This one to me is the best smelling one. Peony rose right here. To me, this was the best smelling one. I have no issues with this smell wise, but everything else, smell wise with Lume, I really don't like it. So Curie wins on the smell. Lume does not for me. It's gonna be lasting power. So as you guys can see, it says 72-hour odor control. This one doesn't say anything except for aluminum free. It doesn't say 24-hour or nothing like that. So I would compare the lasting power to this, to Native deodorant, basically. The 24-hour, well, they have 24-hour or whatever, but this is not 24 hours. So I would compare this to this. I would say this lasts about, you'll be fresh for like the 8 hours that you're out or whatever, but like once you get to the 12th hour, I say you still smell it the next morning, but you will be getting musty. So with this, you will get musty with this, especially the next day. So if you're gonna put this on, I would say shower when you get back home or shower first thing in the morning. Do not let this linger because you will be musty and very stink, because this is not a 72-hour deodorant. So keep that in mind. So for Lume, it says 72 hours. So lasting power to 12 hours, I give this like a 9 out of 10. For Lume, I give their 72 hours an 8 out of 10 because yes, it lasts, but I would say it's not the full 72 hours. It's about, I would say, close to 48 hours. It just depends on who you are, what you're doing, how you're sweating. Now, I never use this on any other parts of my body but my underarms. So if you guys have a different experience with this, let me know down below. But I give their lasting power for this out of 10 because they say it's 72 hours, but for me, I don't really believe that so far. For me, it's more like 48 hours, etc., etc. So yeah, I would say you definitely gonna still smell fresh the next day when you have this on, but this one is a no-go. So once you put this on, make sure the next day you take a shower, or the night, the same day that you put it on or whatever. So yeah, keep that in mind. Next, for very important to me, more important than odor control for me, like, is the wetness protection. Yes, the odor control is, you know, very important, but the wetness is the thing that kills me when it comes to natural deodorants. The wetness, the wetness, the wetness. I can't. Like Lume, right? I could be in the house, I could put this on. It's like select days too. I could put this on, and I promise you, I will start sweating so crazy, and I'm not doing anything. Yes, I sweat a lot, but it just depends on what's, you know, what it is. So I'll put this on, and I'll have to change my shirt in like an hour or two because I'm sweating so bad. This really has, to me, no wetness control at all. Yes, it's great for the odor control, but if you are a sweater, you will have sweat here all the way down. I promise you. Like, and don't work out with this because yes, you'll be smelling good depending on what you're doing, who you are, whatever, but you will be drenched with sweat under your arms. So for the sweat control, I give Lume 4 out of 10. Honestly, I wanted to give it a 3, but it's a 4 out of 10 because it doesn't always happen, but it happens quite often. So next, for this right here, this is the reason why this I really like, is because the wetness protection is really, really good. So it's a 7 out of 10 for me. Yes, it's still gonna be some wetness there, but not as much as this. I never had to change my shirt. I can lift my arm up when I have this on, knowing that I still smell good throughout the day, even if it's 90 something degrees outside, and my underarms are not soaking wet like it is with this. So for their wetness protection, I give them a 7 out of 10. And I believe it's because they have the arrowroot in here, because on her website, I think she says that the arrowroot, and it might be baking soda, that helps with the wetness or whatever. And I know that Lume does not have arrowroot because I was comparing. Actually, they do. They have a different kind. It says root powder, but it doesn't say arrowroot. I don't know. So yeah, I don't really know the science behind the different type of ingredients that they use, but I know full well that arrowroot is a big tender when it comes to wetness protection. So if you guys want to compare the different ingredients back here, you can, but it's a lot, trust me. So yeah, that's what I do for wetness. So the cons of Lume for me, one is the price, and you can't easily access all the smells like I told you guys earlier. So if you wanted to get baby powder one, you have to pretty much order online. I didn't see it in the store. Maybe I don't have it in my Walmart, but that's for me. Like the smells, only one for me that smells good, like I said, is this one right here, in my opinion. So, you know, that's the thing for me, and the price. So another thing, a con for this one, I would say it runs out quicker. Like I said, this is only a 2-ounce bottle, and the odor protection doesn't last like a full 24 hours. Not that she ever said that they last 24 hours. This is pretty much, you put it on, it got you for the day. I would say at least like 12 hours, and make sure you wash it off the next day. Make sure you shower or the night after, because this will not hold you any further than that. It, like I said, depends on your body chemistry, depends on you. But in my experience, you definitely need to wash this off the next day. This is similar to Native and how you will be smelling musty. So, and trust me, I'm far beyond the detox period of what you have to detox for deodorants. I detoxed with this for 30 days, and then I detoxed with Native at first. That wasn't working. Then I switched to this. I'm far, and I'm at least like 2-3 months in, so the detox is not the reason why I'm still smelling if I keep this on after, let's say, 12 hours. So remember, you have to wash these off. Well, this one you have to wash off. This one you can keep on for a little bit longer. Another con for this one, like I said, is very poor wetness protection. You will be juicy under your arms. Remember that. This one, oh, and this one too has a super big con for me. Super big. It makes my armpits darker. So I know that's a big thing with women. Like, they don't want their armpits dark. They don't want their... I never experienced that with this. I'm not sure if it's the baking soda in here or what, but something in here makes my armpits a bit darker for some weird reason. So that's a big issue for me. I hope that she watches review videos and kind of tweaks the formula, because I've seen in other people's reviews that this happened to them as well. Some people got a rash, some people broke out, and then some people got darker armpits like me. Like, it's making my armpits a little bit more darker than they were originally. This I don't have that issue with. So that's a big con. Like, out of everything, that's the main thing that it makes me like, on this right here. Remember, this actually came, if you watched the episode, you can Google it. This actually came from Shark Tank. I don't know how Lume got on. I don't know if they just came on by themselves with out any help, but she went to Shark Tank and she had a very great presentation on her product and stuff like that. So I definitely recommend you go watch that and stuff to see how she all came about this product right here. So at the end, which one is better? So for me, Lume lasts longer with the odor control, and it can be used on the whole body, and it's 72 hours supposedly. You know, for me it's more like 48 hours. So that's with that. This smells really good. It has really good wetness protection for a natural deodorant, which I'm surprised. I have not had any good experience with wetness protection with any other deodorant naturally but this one. So this one is my go-to pick for not having juicy armpits, especially in this hot weather. My pick out of these two, honestly, is Curie, because like it. I know it darkens my armpits a little bit. I don't know if that's like an allergic reaction, because it doesn't itch, it doesn't hurt, nothing like that. But I noticed over time, I was like, why is my armpits getting darker? But maybe I have to adjust to it. We're gonna see. I'm also gonna check out other natural deodorants, but as of right now, I do pick this one. I did just buy a new bottle over there of Curie, the same smell and everything like that. So yeah, I love the wetness protection that this gives, and I absolutely love the smell of this. This gives me like the vibes. Like Native have really good smells, but the odor protection is just not there at all, like 0% there. So this gives me odor protection and wetness protection. This one just gives you odor protection. The wetness, like I said, is there, like 100% is there. So pick the Curie. Like I said, everybody doesn't have the same reaction like I will. Like I said, it's not a rash, but it does make my armpits darker. So that's really my biggest con with this, and that it's a little bit smaller than this bottle. So it is $2 cheaper, around $2, a little over $2 cheaper. But you know, you can be the judge yourself. Like I said, I gave you everything: pros, cons, price, all of that, scent, odor control, etc. So yeah, let me know down below if you guys have used this deodorant. Have you heard of the story on Shark Tank? If you haven't, I would say go watch it. I would say also test out the deodorant if you guys are not allergic to anything inside of here. Read the ingredients first. And which one, like, do you like Lume? Do you like Curie? Do you like Native? What's your favorite natural deodorant? I'd like to know down below. And which one works the best, because I'm looking for another one to try as well after this. I want to find like my holy grail natural deodorant. Right now it's this one. Besides the dark armpits, it's this one with the wetness and odor control and the scent. So they won me over with that, except for the one con. So like I said, let me know down below what you guys think. Did this video help you? If so, leave a like, subscribe, comment, etc. And I'll see you guys next time.